Hello everyone. We all know that in order to be successful, you have to have certain qualities in that particular field where you would want to be successful. So for any angel investor, whether they are starting their career or they are very successful, they have to have certain great qualities which makes them successful. I am also an angel investor. I do have WeTogether Ventures where I do tech startup investment along with my colleagues. So I had opportunity to talk with several successful angel investors, and after talking with them, I was able to create a list of top 10 qualities in a successful angel investors. So I decided to make this video to share with all of you. So hello again, my name is Avkash, and in this video I'm going to tell you the top 10 great qualities in a very successful angel investor. So let's get started. The very first quality of an angel investor is that he or she knows the answer to the question like, why do you invest? Investment or the angel investment is not like gambling. It is a very strategic game. So if you are an angel investor and you do not have the answer to this question, why do you invest? There is something not right to start with. For most, the answer could be that angel investment is my road to financial freedom. Other will say that I am creating my retirement. Someone will say because I have very good understanding of technology and market, so I want to establish myself as an angel investor, starting with some hours per week and then slowly becoming into full-time angel investor. So it means there is a path. So if you are an angel investor, you must find an answer to this question, why do you invest? Because the angel investment is a very goal-oriented strategy. Like any other strategy, you must have a goal to achieve. If your goal is to be successful, to achieve financial freedom, to make yourself a successful investor, then you are on right track. The second great quality of an angel investor is that he or she knows how to invest. Investment is an art. It takes some time to be master, and you become the master through practice. Time is going to take definitely to be an expert in any field, and same thing goes with angel investment. So if you have the answer to explain how do you invest, it means you are definitely on right track. And for some of the angel investor, if you will ask this question about how do they invest, they will definitely going to bring their investment philosophy to you. If you just look at some of the angel investment groups or just individual angel investors, you will find a very good pattern behind their investment. And if you will try to decode their investment, you will find that there is a philosophy which they are following. So like everybody else, you must have your own angel investment philosophy to make yourself successful. And this angel investment philosophy could be anything as long as it works for you. My investment philosophy could be totally unique. It may or may not match with any other angel investor in the world. But if my investment philosophy is working to me, that's great for me. So these angel investment philosophy could be anything what you make. You can select the check size, the market types, the startup types, tech startup. If you are investing in biotech, IoT, data, AI, crypto, DeFi, just choose where you are comfortable with and stick to your philosophy. There could be any point you could add to your investment philosophy because it is designed by you for you. And remember, at the very first point, I suggested that angel investment is not gambling. It's an strategy game. If you do not have angel investment philosophy, then the angel investment is definitely a gamble. You are just trying to try your luck, and that is not good because gambling is definitely a gambling, and you should not take angel investment as gambling. Be very strategic and have your investment philosophy. The third point related to a very successful angel investor is that he or she is very well connected. The connections are very important in angel investment because these connections gives you deal. These connections give you more details about the deal, and these connections help you to evaluate a deal better and help you to decide whether you would want to invest in a deal or not. So having a very well connected network is a great asset for any angel investor. As an angel investor, you have to have connection with several fund managers, several portfolio managers, several angel syndicate leaders, and anybody else who works in this angel investment business or group. Because if you will have very well connection, you are going to get deals in proper time. You will get and you will have access to those deals which are well managed and they are growing and they are still valued, where you have an opportunity to grow significantly. And as an angel investor, you should also have connection with great founders, because the successful founders, they are serial entrepreneurs. It means they start a startup, they try, they make that startup successful, and depending on the exit strategy with that startup, they will go to second one and then third one. Some of them are lucky that in last 10 to 15 years they just stick with one and just take that to IPO. 15, 18 years, 10, depending on. However, not everybody is lucky like that. Lots of startups have different exit strategy than the IPO. So having a great connection with great startup founders is going to help any angel investor a lot. And finally, if you find someone who would like to help you through your connections, have them as your mentor. If you find somebody who could invest even an hour monthly with you as your mentor, having a mentor you could ask questions and get answers in time is also part of great connection. So being a successful entrepreneur, having great connection does help a lot. The next and the number 4 quality in an angel investor is that he or she knows the investment rules. The first rule of any investment is that the best time to invest is yesterday. So if you are an angel investor, you follow this rule. As an angel investor, you have to act fast when needed. Wait and patiently wait for the right time. So it's a mix of act fast and wait patiently. Sometimes as the deal come, it looks very good and you would want to invest it. But if you wait, look around, dig deeper, you will find something which you may not like. So act fast, but wait patiently when in need. And the golden rule of angel investment is that it takes time. Angel investment is not like stocks where you invest and if something is not going right, you just take your investment back and then reinvest somewhere else. Here you are going for all the way, and all the way means is 6 years, 10 years, 12 years, 14 years. It's a very long-term strategy. So as an angel investor, knowing the rules are very important and following them is even more. So pace accordingly. At number 5, another great quality in an angel investor is to know how to diversify the investment. Everybody talks about diversification. Everybody talks about not all eggs in one basket. Everybody talks about investing in multiple avenues. So you could diversify your investment. It protects you if something bad happened to a certain segment. So how you can diversify? It's not that easy. Diversification means if you are investing in several areas, then you have to have deep knowledge in several areas too. You have to widen your reach. You need experience, you need knowledge in those areas where you are going to diversify your investment. One thing what I can say from my personal experience is that angel investment in technology startup requires you to have great technology understanding. It may not be applicable to you. However, if you are investing in technology startup, then having the technology experience and knowledge is definitely a big asset, because it will help you to evaluate a deal. It will help you to evaluate a milestone. It will help you to evaluate the direction. So your knowledge and experience will help you to even find the trend before it's not trending. So diversification is just not a statement. It's the outcome of an angel investor knowledge across multiple fields, a vast experience, having great understanding in several diverse fields. And that is what is going to help you diversify your portfolio. The number 6 in our list is know the risk and build the appetite to handle the risk. It means that to be a successful angel investor, you must know where the risks are, and when you know them, you must find a way to manage them. You just can't mitigate them. So the only option you have is to manage them. And as an investment of any kind, everybody says that nobody can predict the future. So as an angel investor, you must know how to manage the risk. And when we talk about risk, there are a couple of things we always use: all lost, half lost, no loss, no profit. So these are variety of ways to manage the risk. All lost, half lost, no loss, no profit, then profit, some profit, unimaginable profit. So if you know how to manage the risk, because you can't mitigate them, these stages of loss and profit are going to help you. So the rule is know the risk and build the appetite for you managing the risk. And if you can manage risk this way, you could become a very successful angel investor. Number 7 in our list is stick to the plan. For any angel investor, it's very important to stick to the plan and making sure you are sticking to the plan. So if you have an angel investment strategy, you have to stick to it. Sometimes it's very tempting to make a deal which is outside your investment philosophy. Then you have to stick to the plan. I have seen several venture capitalists, they only stick to certain market, certain technologies where they find themselves comfortable. If a venture capitalist does not invest in crypto and a hot growing deal is coming to their way, they will pass it. They are sticking to their plan. So for an angel investor, if you have your investment philosophy that your check size should be this, you are going to invest N deals per year. Every year you are going to invest X amount of money, you should stick to it. It's very important because angel investment is a very long-term game. Sticking to the plan also helps you to diversify. Don't invest all in one. If you decide that you are going to invest only in IoT or non-tobacco companies, but if there is a tobacco deal coming which is outside your portfolio or philosophy, just stick to your plan. Don't invest it. If you decided that you are going to invest in next year in cloud, AI, IoT, then just stick to it because it does not matter which area you choose. The great people are everywhere. They are going to create great companies. Yeah, it is true that Google does not come every year. Uber does not come every year. Airbnb does not come every year. These are generational deals. It's hard for a company to become a category. So definitely if you miss something like that, it's not going to come back. However, stick to the plan always works. And it's great for any angel investor benefit. The number 8 in our list is stay away from emotions. I personally experienced in my life that a deal came to me and very quickly my emotions made me not even dig into it. Whatever reason it could be. Sometimes reasons could be regional, could be social, could be political, personal, but you cannot use emotions as a wall to make your investment decision. It is very bad for any investor, especially for angel investor who they have just very less amount of money and they really have a very long way to go. So avoid any of these emotional issue and dig for the deal based on your investment philosophy, and if looks good, invest. Another form of emotion is the following the crowd. Sometimes a deal comes, everybody is investing in it, everybody is talking about it, all the great investors are putting their check into it, and you do not know anything about that thing, but deal is in front of you and it looks great. Everybody's investing. You want to drop your $5,000 in it. What you will do? Control your emotion, because that time you do not know what more about this deal. You are just following your emotions because your emotions are guiding you that if everybody does, you should do too. That's why the rule number 7 does work. Stick to the plan. So as an angel investor, you have to control your emotions, and that's a great trait. Number 9 in our list is avoid FOMO, fear of missing out. And if you look into FOMO, it's a combination of several previous traits. But here, I have quoted it as an individual trait. Avoid FOMO, fear of missing out. I have created a very nice video about FOMO. I would suggest you guys to look into in my YouTube channel, and the link is also available here. And FOMO, the way I really see that sometimes deals just look very good. There was a deal I saw initially, it was looking really very good. It was not in my area. It was really looking very good, so I decided to dig into it. As I went deep, I learned more about it. I looked the competitors. I looked the overall market size. I looked the growth, everything. Slowly, I had so many points which I could say that this deal is not that great, which is being considered great by others. And I had good points to share with my mentors and other fellow investors. And I asked them what they think about it. And few of them came back to me. They say, no, it's a great find. It's a great evaluation. So FOMO is not good for angel investor. Just stick to your market where you have expertise, because sometimes deals from other markets where you have little or no knowledge will come in front of you, and then you would want to invest into it. But you just have a very limited and tight budget to invest as an angel investor. So if you start following these deals and just you are driven by FOMO, you're gonna be spending all of your money in just a few weeks, and that's not great. Avoiding FOMO helps you to stay on course with the plan to invest in 10 to 18, maybe about 20 deals per year, depending on what your budget for the year is. So it's great for any angel investor to avoid FOMO or fear of missing out. The last great quality in an angel investor is to know that regularity is the key. As an angel investor, you have to invest regularly and evaluate regularly. Create your performance metrics and evaluate them. As angel investment is a slow moving vehicle, the results are not going to happen in few months. Mostly each investment is going to change its metrics in a year or two, and as the deals goes into the later rounds, the gap start growing. Sometimes some deals just have electrifying growth, and then some of these rounds could be very quick, but as you grow, the gap between the change in your metrics specific to startups are going to slow down. So if you have lots of deal and you have pulled those deals in every year, in 3 to 5 years, slowly, you are going to see that quarterly change in your investment portfolio. But it takes time to have deals built into quarterly. In last years, I have also created something called the hypothetical investment. I put myself in a bucket where I decided that I have $100,000 and I am investing. I made my philosophy and I decided that I'm going to invest $100,000 in 2020 and in 2021. And that was just total fictitious angel investment based on my investment thesis. And this fictitious investment was along with my real investment. But this one I was just using hypothetical. And I was evaluating my performance every quarter. And today I have those numbers to check. So they helps me to learn that how I was doing in past and what I did. So that exercise helped me learn a lot. I will suggest any starter or beginner angel investor to follow that. It will take few years for you to build your portfolio, whether real or fictitious, but these exercises will help you grow and learn and be experienced, because being experienced is the key in angel investment. It takes time. So check your portfolio progress periodically, track your metrics, check your growth, see where the room for improvement is, which market you are doing better, which market you are not doing better, is there a need to switch other markets, gain the experience and expertise those markets before you start investing in. So evaluation is the key here, and periodic evaluation is definitely going to help you. So for any angel investor, regularity is the key with regard to investment and evaluation. So let's recap all these 10 points we talked about angel investor. The very first point was that every successful angel investor has the answer to why do they invest. At number 2, the angel investors, they have a very good answer about how do they invest. It means they have an investment strategy which works for them. Number 3, the successful angel investors are very well connected with the fund managers, syndicate leaders, portfolio owners, portfolio managers, tech startup leaders, founders, etc. At number 4 in our list, the successful angel investors knows the golden rule of investment. The best time to invest was yesterday. Act fast, but wait patiently when in need. The number 5 point in our list is how to diversify the investment. It means the expanded knowledge, the wide or vast experience will help an angel investor to diversify their portfolio. At number 6, a successful angel investor knows the risk and build the appetite to manage the risk. You can't mitigate the risk. You can find ways to manage them. Number 7 in our list is stick to the plan. When something doesn't work, stick to the plan work. So stick to the plan and make sure you are sticking to the plan is the key. Number 8, a successful angel investor keep himself or herself away from the emotions. It means they do not use emotions to drive their deal specific decision. Keeping your emotion away and making the deal is the best way to make a deal. Number 9, avoid FOMO, fear of missing out, is very important part of a successful angel investor life. And at last but not least, the number 10 trait for a successful angel investor is that regularity is the key. The successful angel investors, they regularly invest and they regularly evaluate their performance and make necessary changes when there is a need. So we have seen these 10 top traits or qualities in any successful angel investor. If you are starting your career as an angel investor, I wish you all the very best. If you have any comment or question you would want to talk to me, please do reach out. So that's all I have for you in this video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Until then, thank you. That's all, my friends. I hope to see you in my next video. If you have enjoyed our content, please like it, share it, and subscribe it. At last, please be good and do good. Thank you.